What up, YouTube? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back again with another reaction video. And today we got Hwasa. She came out April 9th with a comeback with a single, So Cute. So, obviously she had a great run with Good Goodbye. It was a smash hit. So now she's back with So Cute. And so, let's just see what she has in store for this single, right? Let's go. Obviously I heard Mamamoo is coming back soon, so that'll be great whenever they come back this year. So let's see what she got for this though. All right. And 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that's not cute. Ooh. Retro vibe. Tum, tum, ta, ta, tum, tum, ta. Yeah. And she always has that darker timbre to her voice. Oh.
So cute.
That breathy tones of hers, man. It's amazing. This song feels so free-spirited. That hat reminds me of old school Mr. Ambiguous. The way the beat just drops. Some of these outfits remind me of different comebacks. The breakdown here. Of course, children, so cute. Feel good music, man. Okay, run. Okay. Almost like a whistle note, almost. It's a beautiful track. A banger in my books. All right, so that was Hwasa's So Cute. And right off the bat, it has that retro vibe, very disco funky-esque style. And obviously her voice just fits a lot of styles of singing, but this one she's going to the roots of that jazzy, darker, breathy tone that she has. At the ending, we have more of a higher register, a little bit more of a belt runs in there. But yeah, you can hear the breathiness, you can hear just that deep timbre that she has when she sings, and it's beautiful. And the beat is just so relaxing, so just a nice rhythm that you can just run around with, like her, just dance around, have fun while you're doing it. And like I said, a little bit, but I think there's a lot of callbacks from Mamamoo days and her other solos. Like I see Windflower, I believe it's called, the where she's sitting at the curb. I see Mr. Ambiguous with that big hat and the style. I think the dress she was wearing kind of reminds me of back then when she was wearing for those. Comebacks. And then we have several of her iconic fashion, like from Twit, the pink long, like the pink semi outfit. We have her from Love My Body, I believe it is. I think that's the one that she wore. So there, I Love My Body, Twit, and obviously the latest one, Good Goodbye. That almost like a wedding dress that she was wearing. So there's several fashions which correlates with different comebacks, either as a solo or as Mamamoo, that she incorporated in her music video, which I thought was cool. Because I immediately caught it, going, "Whoa, these fashion pieces either are very similar or are just like those from her past works," which it's cool, callbacks. And so, but let's read the lyrics to see why she did that, maybe, because obviously the video itself was very cute. She's with a lot of kids, and kids are innocent, ignorant, but very joyful, small creatures, if excuse me. But kids are usually meant with joy, with happiness, or it can be scary if you're in a horror movie. But in most senses, kids are meant to a sign of youth, a sign of naivete, a sign of pureness, a sign of joy. And here, that's what they are. They're just running around, playing, having fun with Hwasa. And she's going around different locations, singing, dancing, etc., etc. But yeah, let's go to the lyrics and see what we can get out of it. Verse 1. The more I come to understand, the scarier it gets. Inside my heart, it's always why, why? Even if the little wisdom I have seems small and insignificant, what does it matter, babe? Tears gather into waves, so I won't dry out inside. Poetic ending. The ending part is poetic, but yeah, it's almost like that that the understanding as you grow up, because I'm trying to connect the dots, right? As kids, as you grow up, you understand more, and the world just gets scarier, because as a kid, all you have to worry about is maybe homework, going, what to eat, what to play, etc., getting scolded by your parents. But as you get older, the more you understand, the more things get a little bit more complicated. And for Hwasa, it's like saying, the more I come to understand, the scarier it gets. And inside my heart, it's always why. The question why. Why did this happen? Why do I feel that way? So, the question keeps coming, the more wisdom you get. And then she's saying, even the littlest wisdom seems small and insignificant. Why does that matter, babe? Why does that matter how much I know, how much I don't know, right? And then tears gather into waves. That's a lot of emotions right there. So I won't dry out inside. So saying that even like the tears that I have keeps me youthful, keeps me, not like, desynthesized, I'm not cold hearted and stuff like that, because I have these tears that, keep me rejuvenated. Pre-chorus, I want to be just fine. Even with all this rambling, I'll be okay. Can't we just love it all? And I feel like that goes with the car crash, instead of, screaming and going crazy, she's like knocking on the windshield. At times she looks stressed, maybe down a bit, but then she's like why can't we just love it all? Why can't we love the journey and, start dancing? Like she starts playing with the kids to make her feel better, or, dancing on top of a car that she just crashed or what happened, got into an accident. So it's like, it's almost that mentality of a glass half full instead of a glass half empty, Try to look at the bright side of things, even when it's not going good at all. The chorus, so cute. Maybe I could be the rain you've been waiting for. All I want is a smile with some love. What you do, what you want to do. So who? Maybe I could become a fragrance. All I want is a life with some love. For me, that's enough. Yeah, man. I mean, love is a powerful thing. Love is a lot of what people want. You know, it's so here it's saying, it's like rain sometimes can be usually bad, like in a bad metaphor, and like rain brings like dark clouds. You're in the down in the dumps, but at the same time, rain helps with life. Grass, flowers, trees need rain. People need rain, and they're saying maybe I'm the rain you've been waiting for. So maybe you're in a dry spell, like her saying that her heart is not dried out, right? But with that rain, it can help it rejuvenate. It is all I want is a smile with some love. There's a lot of smiles, especially maybe in the industry, that when you smile, it's a fake smile. She said she wants a genuine smile that makes her feel love, right? And then maybe I can become fragrance. People put fragrance to feel good, to smell good, to when people get like, you interact with people, you don't smell bad. You feel like that's the confidence you get from having fragrance that you feel that helps you. She says, maybe I can become that, a fragrance that helps others feel confident, smell good, so feel good, and are not, stressed about how people think they smell. Like, oh, do I smell bad and people want to stay away from me? My fragrance will help. She can be that attractor for you, right? And then all I want is a life with some love. Not even all love, just some. Just give me some love, and this life will be enough for me. Powerful impact right there. And then post chorus is just what you do, what you want to do. I don't know what you do though. Like what you do. Like what do you do? And what you want to do. So what are you trying to do? What's going on here? Verse 2, maybe in all this shaking, I'll turn into a poem. Let's get lost for a while. Even if we take the long way around, let's go for a walk. Leave the seat beside you open. Then let's get lost for a while, even if even if we take the long way around, let's go for a walk. Leave the seat beside you open. So the first part, I'm not too sure. Maybe in all this shaking, the shaking of the world, the idea of like your life is shaking, you just shaking around by dancing, you shaking because you're cold, or you're shaking because you're of fear, shaking of joy. There's a lot of ways of saying shaking, right? I'll turn into a poem, because poems, emotions, just you can write poems about anything, and I guess all this shaking can inspire a poem in some way. I'm not too sure. But then, yeah, the idea, let's get lost for a while. Even if it takes us a long time, let's go a long way around. So just more time with each other, more being with together, just having time just to walk. Because walks can be healing. And leave the seat beside you open. It's the idea of like in a car, right? Like having it open, that means you always have that time, that anytime, anywhere, you can pick Hwasa up. You can pick that joy, that love, the friend that you need up, and you can just go on a ride together. And that could alleviate some stress, alleviate some pain, and just be like, at least together we can spread this love to one another and help one another, right? Then it's pre-chorus, yeah, and then the chorus. The post chorus, just what you do, what you want to do. And the chorus again. The outro, so cute. I just want to be fine. What you want to do. Maybe I could be the rain you've been waiting for. Oh, I just want to be just fine. Yeah, so the outro is just like it's the idea of what she's trying to convey in this song, right? Is I want to be just fine. That's the key, right? Like, she just wants to help others, and in return people help her, right? It's the idea of, feeling that life can be stressful, life can be bad, yet, like I said, in these moments, with the kids, in these moments by herself, and instead of being down and out, she's dancing, she's trying to look at the brighter side, which helps a lot, and one of those ways might be just going down memory lane. Like I said, all these outfits that are from different eras, maybe helps her saying these days were great, and maybe I can make more memories like that, so I should push on. And obviously, kids, like I said, youth, fun, joy, love, pure. um so yeah, it's almost like goodbye was the pain, and but trying of saying goodbye, and now it's like so cute is the idea of, now let me get back to it, like let me find a way to feel good, to find love again, and by searching inside myself, but also just going around, and hopefully I can find love in the world, just some love, and that's all she needs in her, and her life would be enough. So that was Hwasa, so cute. It was great. It was a banger, definitely in my playlist. I just love Hwasa's music, man. Can't wait for more. It's been your boy. Peace and love.